Hey, Hot Lip Boss babes. How's it going? Happy Monday. My hair is extremely poofy and yeah, it's a little much, but that's okay. So I am going to talk to you guys a little bit about my specialty, I like to think at least, Instagram. So I'm gonna wait just a second just to make sure I can see the comments. I want someone to say hi when you jump on. I just want to make sure because you know how Facebook gets where sometimes you just can't see anything. So, hey Hannah. Let's see. I got to meet up with Hannah. Was that last weekend, Hannah? We got to have lunch and sushi and some drinks. Well, actually, Hannah, I don't think you drank, but some of us had some drinks. It was really fun. Hey, okay, perfect. So I can see the comments. Okay, guys, so I'm just gonna jump right in because I don't want to take up everyone's Monday night. I know that we're all, recovering after the weekend, and if you had a long weekend, I definitely had a long weekend. We had a wedding, and it was intense. I had to find a dress like super last minute. So, hey, Megan. Okay, so I'm going to talk to y'all a little bit about Instagram today. Molly asked me to do this training because she found me on Instagram. Me and her met so long ago. We actually didn't officially meet until October, this past October, but we were Instagram friends. Both of our daughters did some brand repping, and so that's how we met. And she reached out to me to join my team. I had no idea what I was doing yet. It was very, very early on. I had just started, and she reached out to me because she absolutely just loved my Instagram layout, and she knew me from Instagram and just things like that. Hey, Autumn. So I want to talk to you guys a little bit about how to stand out on Instagram, making sure you have great quality photos and things like that. Listening to you while I drive to get the girls. Okay, hey. All right, so, hey, Molly. Okay, so first things first is if you do not have, hey, Lori, if you do not have an Instagram for your business, that is the first step we need to take care of. We need to get you set up with an Instagram account. This is not your personal Instagram or your kids' Instagram or your brand repping Instagram or just like your everyday life Instagram. This is for your business. So your title, your name on Instagram, your username needs to be the name that you are on with Facebook or your business name, okay? So this is super important because yes, I like to put like my kids on my Instagram and on my business Instagram. Totally. I put my vacations on my Instagram and things like that. But you also need to kind of keep like your business and your personal life a little bit separate. Not saying that anything's wrong with posting your kids and your vacation, your everyday life. I do it all the time, especially on my story every single day. Like if you go look at my story right now, my kids are on my story on my business page. Always, always, always. Totally. People want to see your real life and, not that you just like sit here and take selfies every single day. That is not what I mean. But you want to make sure that your Instagram looks clean. I personally keep mine pretty separate. When we went to Costa Rica, I definitely posted like a million pictures, and I made sure that everyone knew that I was on that vacation from Synagence. Like, not because I'm just like hanging out on the beach today. No, I wanted everyone to know that I worked so hard and I earned this vacation because of Synagence. Hey girls. Okay, I keep mine pretty separate most of the time. Yes, so my story is my everyday life. I post on my story multiple times a day, every single day. It is super important to utilize that Instagram story. I know that if you are in like Leah's team page, you've heard me talk about the Instagram story multiple times. I am so obsessed with the Instagram story only because it is such a great way to market your business. I like to take pictures of my stock. I'll do a get ready with me and I'll go full bare face getting ready with all my Synagence products. Because honestly, guys, if you're just posting your lip pictures, if you just started, I know most people start and they focus strictly on lip syncs, which is great. Awesome. But when you get ready and you do a full face video and you're like, yeah, this is my foundation. Oh, by the way, did you know we had moisturizer? This isn't moisturizer, but I'm just using it like it is. This is our moisturizer. Oh, here's all of our shadow scents, you know, and you're doing a full entire face and they're like, wow, I had no idea that it was more than just lip scents. Because let me tell you, I've had so many people like swipe up, shoot me a message, and they're like, oh my God, I didn't know that the shadow sense is is also smudge proof and all of that. I'm like, oh yeah, girl, you've got to get you some. It lasts forever and it's amazing. I'm telling you, if you go from bare face and get ready with all of your Synergence products, and listen, even if you're just starting out and you don't have everything, use what you have. If you don't have the moisturizer, don't start with the moisturizer. Start with just your foundation. Just start with that. Start with whatever you have. Even if you have your other foundation that you have, since you just started and you haven't had a chance to try the Synergence foundation, come with your foundation on and then start to show them how to do the shadow scents and your lip scents. Even if it's just that, I'm telling you, it helps. It really, really, really helps. On my Instagram page, my big thing is my layout. So, if you don't follow me, my layout is a picture of lips and then 2 pictures or a video or something of the color on myself. So I use Candy's lips first. And if you're in Candy's group, you know her lips are like absolutely amazing. They're like super popular. So I love her lips, so I use those. And then I'll do 2 pictures of myself or a video, like I said, or whatever. And I do like to include my daughter in that, at times, you know, I'll take a little selfie with her or whatever. So, the layout is super important to me because I think that it looks so clean. When people go to my page, they're like, do you do marketing? Like, I've had so many people reach out to me and ask me if I went to school for marketing. And I'm like, no, I didn't. But they're like, oh my God, I go to school for marketing and this is absolutely amazing. And I'm like, oh, well, thanks. Cause I pretty much just kind of like pulled it out of the air and I just went with it. So I didn't start out exactly with that layout. I kind of just posted my videos and my pictures and, you know, I was consistent, but I didn't post in any type of really like format like it is now. I deleted everything on my page and I did like 8 different colors in a day with this ring light and I posted them like every single day. So I built my Instagram back up because I already had built a following and I didn't want to like just delete everything and everyone be like, what the heck just happened? So I did like 1 million pictures in a day and that's how I got this layout to kind of flow. Your layout, oh, thank you. Thank you, Megan. So sweet. So I encourage you to kind of start a little layout. I know it's kind of hard because sometimes I'm like, man, I kind of want to post this and I can't because I want to still follow my layout. So what I'll do, and I know y'all are kind of confused if you have no idea what the layout, like if you're just like, what are you talking about, Hayley? So it's a picture of Candy's lips, like I said, and then 2 pictures of myself. And this goes all the way down. So if you scroll down my page, all of the colors are lined up, like completely in a straight line. And I like that because I have so many people that are like, well, what does blue red look like on you? Do you prefer blue red or fly girl? And I'm like, well, if you scroll down, you can see, I mean, I'll obviously tag them, but I'm like, if you scroll down, you can see blue red and you'll find fly girl as well. And they're like, oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, I totally understand. That's awesome. So I like to look at it like kind of like it's a magazine, like you are showcasing everything. And I think that, that is super important. You want to be visually appealing and consistent, right? Yes, 100%. So when I do want to post like a giveaway or our promotion, like with January when we did the promotion in January, I posted I posted 2 of the same photos. So I posted like the promotion, talking about the promotion, and then I posted a video of my daughter. It's so funny, you have to go watch it. Like I'm telling her what to say, but I cut it and like did iMovie and like chopped it all. So it sounds like she's saying it all like by herself. Obviously she wasn't, but that's what I did. And so it's like the promotion graphic that I made and then a video of her and then the promotion graphic I made. And I'll put see previous post and see next post. So in the middle, they'll find the little video. So I always want to keep the layout because it looks so much cleaner than like people trying to scroll down your page and them finding, oh, here's Kiss for a Cause, and here's Goddess like a million times down. I like it all completely lined up. It looks so neat, literally like a magazine. What's the timing on those posts? So Christy, I post 3 times a day. So I'll post the Candy's Lips in the morning, like when I wake up, because I know like my times for interaction. So in the morning when I wake up, no one's awake because it's like super early. I have 2 kids. So no one's awake. Especially if you're on the West Coast, absolutely you're not awake. Besides Molly, because she wakes up at like 5. Okay, so I post Candy's Lips in the morning because I know that it's not high traffic, and I'm just kind of like, oh, it's fine. Okay, so I post Candy's Lips in the morning, and then in the afternoon, I'll post my first photo, so of myself, and then I will post at night around 8 or 9. I get a lot of interaction around that time, and I'll post my second photo. So I just let it, I do not post them all 3 back to back. Unless I'm doing like those promotion things, I'll wait all day and I'll post them at the like the end of the night when I know that it's the most traffic. So now, I kind of want to talk to y'all about your photos, the quality, and, kind of just your background and things like that. You need to start doing your lip picks. I've thought about it, but I just don't think I don't know. I can't figure out how to like get it like where it's like not, I can't figure it out, but I might try again, Erin. So the quality of your photos needs to be appealing to your followers. It is extremely, extremely, extremely important. This is not just on Instagram. This is period. This is on Facebook. It's on Instagram. It's on whatever outlet that you use. You need to make sure that your photos are well lit. Your background is not like towels hanging in the background in your bathroom, or just crap in your background, okay? Let's be honest. It does not look good. I want to buy from someone where you can see the color on their lips. I want to focus on what I'm buying. I don't want to focus on the crap hanging in the background. I just don't. So a big, big, big thing is, first of all, if you have not made this ring light that I have, this is Sierra's ring light. It was about $20 to make, and like it makes a huge, 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 huge difference, you guys. Like it makes a huge difference. Yes, you can stand in front of the window and you get great lighting. But this thing is awesome. So right now, as you can see, this light, like you can totally see my color. Everything's great. So at nighttime, like for me, I can't do things during the day much because my baby is like on top of me, and I just can't do anything. So at nighttime, this is when I can actually take my photos and sit in front of the light and get things done. So if you're like me and you can't take all of these pictures and get full face ready every single day and stand in front of your light, well, at night you can come in front of your ring light and turn the lights off in your room. So that's another thing. If you have all the lights on in your room, the lighting does not look as good. You want a pitch black room, like no lights are on in this room besides my ring light, and it's lighting up everything. So this ring light, y'all, $20 or $25 to make. It's a wire wreath, string lights, foil, and a power adapter, and that is all, okay? So if you do not have this, message me and I will send you every single thing. I will walk you through how to do it. It's super, super, super simple. It literally took maybe 15 minutes, maybe less. I have a ring light, but when I use the better camera on my phone, it makes me look bluish and washed out. I don't know how to fix it. Christy, did you get, you might have gotten the wrong lights. One of my downlines did that, and she looked blue also. So it might be that you got, I think we get cool, and there's some, I don't remember which one is which, but you might have gotten the wrong light. So send me exactly what you got, and I can help you, because that might be the problem. Okay, so also, when you take your photos, you don't want your background to be messy. I understand we all have like a messy house, okay? Like I'm gonna be completely honest. My house is messy. Like it is messy as crap, okay? But I will go to my clear wall. I will sit here. So I have a little office in my house, and I know that, you know, everyone doesn't have like an extra room or whatever. So you just find a clear wall. Just find something where there is nothing behind you. If you want to buy a backdrop, totally buy a backdrop. For me, I just have the wall, so I don't really care about the backdrop because my wall is like way back there. Like it looks kind of closer than it is, but it's like, it's way back there. So I just think that when you go to someone's Instagram and you see a bunch of crap going on, it just doesn't look as good as when you see a clear photo in high quality. This is extremely, extremely, extremely important. This will better your sales. I promise you that right now. When you can see the colors and you can see what you're focusing on and what you're trying to buy, no one's gonna buy from you if your photos are blah, okay? So, extremely important to make sure your photos are high quality and they are crisp, clear, good photos. Nothing in the background. Get your ring light, and if you do have your window and you can do that during the day, then go for it. For me, that's just not convenient, so I love my nifty little ring light I got going on. I bought straight from Sierra's link. My selfie camera works better for the lighting, but the quality isn't as good. I'll figure it out. Are you talking about like when you turn, so for you, you need to turn the whole phone around instead of like just pressing like the thing to do the selfie? Is that what you mean by that, Christy? Okay, so, again, I think that, crisp clear photos are everything. Yes, they are, Autumn. Hold on one second. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything up here. That ring light is life-changing. Yes, ma'am. Okay, so I have a question. I've talked about this Instagram story before, and I talked a little bit about it a second ago, but I'm going to talk about it one more time because this thing's going to change your life, and I'm telling you that right now. It's going to better your sales. It's going to get people interacting, and it's going to be a game changer for your business. Okay, so like I said, I post little things during the day, like just of my kids or just got my Starbucks or whatever, because people do want to see like your real life. And when I said like keep your life and your business separate, I don't mean completely, but I mean like you don't want like kids at your legs in your photos and that's like what you're posting on your business page, because people want to know what you're like selling and not really that your kids are hanging on your legs, even though we all know our kids are hanging on our legs. Any chance you can show us your setup at the end? I know it will mess up your video. Do you mean just like my setup as in my ring light? I can show you all that. Yes, ma'am. Okay, so, well, I guess this is it, y'all. So this is my little setup. This is it. It's very simple. I made this for my daughter's birthday, so I hung it above my little desk. It's really just like a basic little desk I got off of Amazon for like $85. And then my ring light. And then I just put my phone on here. And that's it. So my little setup is very, very simple. And like I said, my wall is like all the way back there. It's just a clear wall. Don't mind this crap on the ground because see, like I said, my house is not clean. It just looks clean in my photos because this is what I do. So, what's your phone on? My phone is just on this little thing I keep my concealer in. It's nothing special. Like it's literally, I don't have a tripod. I don't have any of that stuff. It's just on the little, I just can sit it up here and it's good to go. I'm not fancy. It's not fancy, but everyone asks me, what do you use your professional camera? No, I just have good lighting. Do you have a little tripod? Nope, I use this little thing, this little plastic thing that was $2. So it's nothing, like it's not anything crazy. It's very, very simple. I'm a very simple person. I like the easy way out, and this is my little easy way out. So I'm going to talk to y'all again about the little Instagram story. And so I have been working very hard on my first line girls. So my first line, I have been, okay, I don't need to know that it's 20% left. I have been working hard with my first line on them utilizing their Instagram story. A lot of them have came to me like when they first sign up, they're like, hey, so I'm like, okay, let's get you started with your Instagram and your Facebook. And they're like, oh, well, I already have an Instagram that I'm just gonna use. No, you're not. Nope, we're gonna get you a brand new Instagram and you can follow every single person that you have on your personal Instagram. But like I said, we're going to keep those two separate. And then they're like, okay, well, what exactly am I going to be posting on my business page? And I'm like, well, every single thing that you're going to do to make your business run. That's what you're going to post on your Instagram. On your story, you're going to get people interacting. So like on my story, I have polls every single day. Or I try to run them every single day because I think that I get so much interaction from them. And the other thing is when I first started doing the little stories, when they first came out with the Instagram stories, I'd only get like 50 views and that would be it. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, you know, I don't have like tons of followers. I have a good amount, but 50, okay, well, that's 50 people that weren't maybe looking at my things before. But when you see those little bubbles at the top of your page, you're going to click them because they're just annoying to see there. At least that's how I feel. I'm like, I want to click every single one, even though some I might not care what they're doing. You know, like I follow like these random people. I have no idea who they are, but I'm still going to watch their story because I don't like to see the bubbles. And so when people watch your story, you can swipe up and you can see every single person that watched it. So at first, yeah, I only had like 50 views, but as I post every single day, I have increased how many people watch it. So like today, I looked at it and all I posted was a close-up of my eyelashes because I got them done today. It was nothing special. It had nothing to do with LipSense or with any Synodent's product. I just posted it. And I swiped it up. I don't know if that's how you say that. Swiped it up and it was at like 350 in like an hour. And I was like, whoa, well, that's new because it's not ever like that. So I think that when you post so many times and you build like a kind of like a, I don't know, like people want to know what you're doing every day because they are used to seeing you post every day. I've gotten so many people that watch all the time. And so I'll swipe up and I'll look through them and they're always, you know, they're pretty much the same people. And let me tell you, last month I added 10 girls to my first line and oh my gosh, okay, well, that battery went fast. So I looked through I always look through everybody that watches my story, and all 10 girls that signed up, y'all, have all have been watching my story for several months. And I don't mean like several weeks, I mean months. Like those people have been watching me and literally watching every single thing that I do, every single item that I sell, every single get ready with me, all of them. Because I will look at those people. I'll look every single time I post a story. I'll look at the end of the night just to see who views it. It's kind of weird. I know I'm like kind of like stalkerish, look through everybody, but I do that. Do you message the people? So I don't message every single person that just watches my story, no. But I'll do like the polls. So with the Instagram story, if you swipe up when you do a story, you can add a poll option. I love the polls because people vote. So one of the things is you can do something so simple, like have you ever tried LipSense? Yes or no. And when you swipe up, you can see who voted yes and who voted no. Okay, so I probably wouldn't message them just asking if they've tried LipSense because we already know that the answer said no. Then I will go on to like literally in like 2 slides later, are you interested in trying LipSense? If you answered no on the last poll, are you interested in trying LipSense? The people that vote yes, absolutely, I will message them. And sometimes I'll offer something like, hey, since it's your first time, you're wanting to try LipSense, I want you to know that we do have 100% money back guarantee, but I also want to offer you free shipping on your first order. I'm super excited to get you started. You are going to absolutely love these products. And simple as that. Sometimes they won't reply, and sometimes they'll be like, oh, heck yeah, like, thank you for messaging me. You know, I've been watching you and I love Purple Rain. Or I love Goddess. I know you wear that every single day because I do. I wear it every single day. It's my best seller because I wear it. So, you want to be making these polls and interacting with the people that are watching your story that are interacting with you. If they're voting on your polls, obviously they're watching your story and yes, they might be interested in LipSense. Yes, they might be interested in signing up. Maybe they don't know that you have an entire skincare and makeup line. Maybe people just think it's just LipSense. So you want to ask these little questions here and there, about get to know your customers. These people are watching you and they are your customers and they will be your customers and they will be on your team if you keep it up. So, like I said, every single girl that I added last month were watching me all the time. There were girls that, yeah, I knew them, like a couple of them, yeah, I was friends with them, but I've been talking to them about it for months and they haven't cared. Like, they're like, no, I'm not interested right now. And I'm like, okay, whatever, it's fine. Like, I just left it alone because they're, you know, whenever it's like someone you actually know and they say no, then you kind of just give it a little time and let it build up. And then you're like, okay. Like, yeah, I'm going to do this because I've literally been watching and this stuff is awesome. Like, I watch you all the time and I love these products and you're so passionate about it that yes, I do want to sign up. So it's super important to stay consistent. Number one, if you do not have an Instagram set up, I want to help you do that. Like, I want to be the one that is going to help you set up your Instagram. If you have any questions about Instagram, some people are like, I just don't have any friends on Instagram. That's fine. It doesn't matter because guess what? What you're going to do when you set up your Instagram is you're going to follow every single person that you follow on your personal Instagram. And also, what's awesome is when you make your page, you can actually see your Facebook contacts. So you might think that your friends don't have Instagram just because you're you're so into Facebook, but guess what? I bet you they do. So you can actually see that they do have, all your Facebook people will actually show up on your in your settings. You can sync them and they'll show you every single person. So that's what's pretty darn cool is you might think they don't have it, but they have it. You just don't know they have it. Oh my God, I need so much help. I'm so old. Oh, please, Erin. No, you are not. But yeah, I do. I feel like Facebook is people's like safe zone. They're like, oh yeah, I'm totally into Facebook. And I'm like complete opposite. Like, I do not like Facebook. I don't like Facebook at all. Like, it's not my, I don't even, y'all, my name on Facebook was Kinsley K, which is my daughter's name. I could not figure out how to change it for 1 year. I swear on everything, it was a year. And for a year, everyone was like, Kinsley? Like, I'm confused. And I'm like, yeah, me too. I don't know how to change the thing. It was awful for me, okay? I am not a Facebook person. If you have questions on Instagram, I am the person to help you. I promise you. I like to think that I am like an Instagram queen over here because I am like obsessed with Instagram because you were 23. Yes. Well, maybe, but I had the Facebook like in high school and I don't know, it just never I never used it. So I deleted it and then I restarted it. And now I'm like, gosh, this thing's weird. I don't know how to work this. So with Instagram, I'm telling you, I just like Instagram better because all your photos are in one place, as with like your groups and your pages, which I'm not discouraging Facebook. Everyone does great on Facebook. I'm just saying that you definitely need both. You need a Facebook page, you need a Facebook group, and you need an Instagram. Also with your Instagram, you can link your page to your Instagram. So you can kind of do like those scheduled posts. You can promote your ads. So if you have a photo and let's say you're running a sale for the day and you're like, okay, well, I can promote this sale, and you can do that through your Instagram page, which will also go to Facebook. So that's what's kind of cool about Instagram is that it is still linked to your Facebook page, your business page, but it's just a different feel and it's different people, and you definitely just want to keep all three if you can. I love Instagram more than Facebook now. I only post on Facebook for family. Yeah, I'm just like, okay, because high school, love you. Oh, are you trying to make a little joke there saying like I'm in high school? Or Molly does that stuff to me all the time. She makes little jokes. But anyways, guys, so I kind of want to wrap this up. If you have a question, I will always come back and read the comments, or you can personally message me. I'm also doing something in February for my Countess and Above. So for my Countess and Above, I've already started. I am taking over their Instagram for the day, and I'm just doing the story. So I will do a full get ready with me on their story so people can see the different products and just see a different face and, things like that. Because sometimes they do want to see like different people and things like that. And I just think it's a fun way to kind of get people working on the Instagram stories. And so when I'm done with my Countess and Above, so this is why I was talking about my first line. I get so off track. I'm doing it for my whole entire first line, but I'm incorporating the Countess and above, and then I'm going to move to my ladies and above, and then my royals, and then my maidens. So I'm going to go through every single person. Now, I don't know if I'm going to get through this all in February because that's a lot of get ready with me's, and I'm telling you right now, I don't get ready every single day of my entire life. So I'm trying my best, but I'm doing like 5 a week. So I will get to you. If you're interested in this, when I get to your group, you just let me know, and I will totally take over your Instagram story because I love to do this, and I think that it really does help. So, love your perspective, and you're so willing to help, and I love that. Thank you, Erin. You're so sweet. Okay, so anyways, guys, I think that's all. If there's any questions, just leave them below or message me. Thanks for having me on here, Molly. All right, guys, I love y'all. Talk to y'all soon.